I'm too young to know what liberals were like 30, 40, 50 years ago because I'm only 29 years old. But I'm smart enough to know that the term liberals, well, it's changed and evolved over the years. I was personally raised in a classic liberal household with traditional liberal views. Like, I'm not ashamed of it. And the pendulum has moved so much now to the radical left that conservatives, the Conservative Party of Canada, is what like traditional liberals once were. And the Liberal Party of Canada now is, well, so far gone. Welcome back to another video, everybody. I'd like to encourage you first to give a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps grow the channel. Over 60% of viewers are actually not subscribed. I know I keep popping up in your algorithm, so why not just take a little scroll down either with your finger on your phone or on your mouse if you're on a computer and just tap that subscribe button. And if you'd like to have a matching hat or matching mug, you can find the link for that down in the description below. Without further ado, let's get into this video. You got an article here from the National Post that has first reading how power has changed Justin Trudeau. Now, we can't actually read the article because National Post has a paywall, which is super lame, but I mean, it is what it is. Justin Trudeau used to like guns, if you didn't know. He used to dislike abortion and advocate for balanced budgets. And now the budgets balance themselves. So we're going to actually go through a series of videos to see how Trudeau has changed and evolved. He used to be, I don't want to say sensible because I don't want to trigger people. A lot of people hate Trudeau, hated his father, and just the mere thought of anyone at any point actually liking Trudeau is repulsive on its own. But the Liberal Party isn't what it always, or didn't always used to be what it is right now. Let's take a look at Trudeau here once apologizing. Now, this hasn't changed at all. This hasn't changed, but I'm going to show you this clip of Trudeau in the old House of Commons. Look how far, by the way, look how far technology has come in the past like 5 years. This is disgusting to watch. Now, better cameras, better quality, better benches, better backgrounds. It's a little bit better. Let's take a look at Trudeau apologizing to the LGBTQ community. And the reason why we're going to look at this, well, you'll see the video after. It's not called the LGBTQ community.
Mr. Speaker, the #1 job of any government is to keep its citizens safe. And on this, we have failed LGBTQ2 communities and individuals time and time again. It is with shame and sorrow and deep regret for the things we have done that I stand here today and say we were wrong, we apologize, I am sorry, we are sorry.
If you're wondering what he's apologizing for, it says here in the description, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has formally apologized for the tragic act of discrimination that saw hundreds of civil servants the target of a decades-long witch hunt because of their sexual orientation. Speaking in a hushed House of Commons Tuesday, Trudeau in 2017, Trudeau related the disturbing legacy of systemic discrimination and delivered a long-awaited apology to those who have suffered by the hands of a prejudiced system. Now, let's take a look at Justin Trudeau, how he really views the LGBTQ community. This video is brought to you by Sky News. I'm sure you've come across their videos before. Let's see what they have to say, and then let's watch Trudeau stumble on the LGBTQ community.
Let's check in first on the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau.
I will never apologize for standing up for an LGBTQ2+ kids' rights to not have to undergo conversion therapy.
Prue. Is he going to get cancelled for getting the letters wrong? You can't get the letters wrong.
Well, mate, he's very big on blackface, but he's got Redface now, hasn't he, as well? He's going the whole spectrum of colour. I mean, the guy is really a joke. It's backfired on him, hasn't it? You know, he thought he was going to be the COVID hit, capitalise on the pandemic and get his majority government, and in fact, he's come back worse off. So you know, he's just a bit of a joke as far as I'm concerned.
Oh my God, Sky News, chill out, chill out. Sky News loves to rip on Trudeau. And if you've ever thought, oh, maybe it's just Canadians, maybe it's just an algorithm that shows us that we hate Justin Trudeau and therefore it's an echo chamber. That's not the case. And you get that confirmation when you see videos like that of Sky News in Australia, Mike, down under, making fun of Justin Trudeau for LGBTQSRMP. Sorry. LGBT, and that's kind of where most Canadians or most people in the world right now lie is, sorry if we mix up the numbers. We're not trying to, you know, have anyone feel uncomfortable. It's just very confusing because at one point it was LGBTQ and then LGBTQ2 and then LGBTQ2SL and then LGBTQSL plus. And now, like, where does it end? These things need to be concrete, staying put. You can't add things and subtract things constantly. You're reshaping reality. But enough of what I have to say. Let's take a look at Justin Trudeau stumble some more.
Trans kids in New Brunswick are being told they don't have the right to be their true selves, that they need to ask permission. Well, trans kids need to feel safe, not targeted by politicians.
It's weird. It's weird that politicians are politicizing gender. And now, like, a man doesn't have to be a man if they don't want to. And politicians, which is not their responsibility. This isn't a political thing at all. Gender is not political. Math isn't political. Science, biology is not political. What politicians need to worry about is their relations with other countries, the budget, making sure that inflation doesn't soar, making sure that we're not invaded or flooded with homelessness and poverty, and that crime policies are actually prevalent to what's happening. Like, oh, hey, there's a rise in crime and our bail reform allows people to go to jail for like 24 hours and be released on bail or given a slap on the wrist as a warning. That's what politicians should be worrying about, not who's a man and who's a woman and everything in between. Leave that up to culture, and culture right now is saying no. But here's an older bit of a montage video of the progression of Justin Trudeau over the years.
Justin Trudeau chose the airport named after his father to make it official.
It'll be a chance for me to demonstrate my own political abilities.
The fact is, we work sorry, let me just try to reorder the thoughts. We worked with the lobby conflict of interest commissioner. We import more steel than the Americans import. Sorry, we have a significant trade surplus. The Americans have a significant trade surplus with us on steel.
I will never apologize for standing up for an LGBTQ2 plus kids. Low-income families don't benefit from tax breaks because they don't pay taxes. You'll forgive me if I don't think about monetary policy.
Please look in the direction of the photographer.
Oh, he sticks his hand out and gets rejected.
Dear sitting near Father Salve, please look to the back in the direction.
He's not a serious leader.
Photographers in front of the flag.
But getting that shot really was an amazing feeling. It hits you. That we celebrate every day between Canada and China. Thank you, Shinzo.
Thank you so much.
Ah, it's just an embarrassment.
I thought I was going to make it through this, but I'm not.
Shout out to the OG subscribers or viewers that remembered when I used to have that at the end of my videos with the emotional damage and him getting slapped in the face by Will Smith. That's where we're going to end the video, everybody. Trudeau is not a serious viewed as a serious politician around the world. He's viewed as a very weak leader. And you see that from other media organizations from around the world covering topics of Justin Trudeau. Sky News doesn't technically have any business covering anything related to Justin Trudeau unless he goes over to Australia, and he hasn't done that in a very long time. But they just plaster the internet and their stations with like, Trudeau is a buffoon, Trudeau is an idiot, because that's the reality he is. And if he's getting press coverage in Australia, mate, down under, it must be a pretty big thing, because, well, doesn't just stop there in Australia, mate. You go to Italia and they're slandering him and bashing him in the media, saying this blackface buffoon is trying to change our LTGB. See, I can't even remember it. You know what I'm trying to say. You've seen the video. Italian PM just basically destroys Trudeau. Yeah, in front of everybody. It was awesome. So I'd love to know what you guys think down below in the comments. Do you think that Trudeau is a serious politician, or do you think that he's a joke, and therefore, because of, you know, the rise of social media, the rise of talking about Canadian politics, we're going to just vote him the hell out and get Pierre Poilievre? And I'd love to know what you guys think down below in the comments. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for making it to the end of the video. If you want to support the channel financially, you can do so by checking out the merch shop linked right up there. Or if you want to do something for free, which is also absolutely acceptable and highly encouraged, you can subscribe right there. If you want to continue watching videos like this, you can do so by clicking or tapping right there to watch the next upcoming video. And if you want to watch a little bit of different content, but also Canadian stuff, you can do so by clicking right up there. That's my second channel, House of Canada, also known as the House of Commons Highlights. Thanks so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.